Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So it's Thursday, guys, and I'm coming on because I'm going to be making dinner. Now, I was going to make American tomatoes, and I thought, oh, I can't because I don't have enough cans of tomatoes. I didn't buy enough cans of the plum tomatoes. But then I realized in my basket over here, I have all these tomatoes that literally have to be used. These are homemade. These are fresh tomatoes from the farm that I bought. I have like 4 or 5 of them. Let me just tell Julie that I am making it now. And I have a can or two. I have a can and then, wait, yes. Now, I have one big can. I have these two diced tomatoes so I can blend them and make them. So I have enough to make American tomatoes, so that's what I'm going to make now. Okay, so, but what I did was I'm boiling some water, okay? Because what I'm going to do is I want to take the skin off of the tomatoes. So in order to do that, I want to heat the tomatoes up just for a couple of minutes, and then I can peel the skin off of them. It's just easier to use. I don't want to have the skin on the tomatoes. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to put this back because I was going to use this, but I'm not going to use this now. So as soon as I take the tomatoes out of here, then I'll just add more water to this pot, and I'll use that for the pasta. So let's open up these cans of what I have here. I got to get the blender out. If I don't use these tomatoes today, by tomorrow, the next day they're not going to be good. And they're fresh, garden tomatoes from the farm, so how can I go wrong? I'll just slice the ends off. This one is a little bit, and this one has a little bit, but look at these. We're not going to eat them raw, so I might as well use them up. I don't need onion because I don't put onion in my American tomatoes. I put just garlic and a little olive oil and butter, guys, butter. Butter is what we use. So I usually always just use tuna russo for my American tomatoes, but everybody will survive. I'm sure it'll be just as good. My husband will probably say, was this tuna russo? Because he's a pain in the ass sometimes. But he'll survive it. Brody, what are you doing, bro? You were just out, Brody. He wants to go out every 5 minutes. So yeah, okay, so it's boiling now, guys. So this is what I do, right? Watch, I'll show you. This is what I do. Just want to make sure it's at a rapid boil. Where's the top to that? Do I have a top to that? Oh, here. So because this way, it literally takes a couple of minutes. You take the tomatoes out, and it'll be good. I'm going to use this pot, I think, for the tomato sauce. Is it this pot or should I use the bigger pot? Let me see. Let me check it out here. I haven't used this pot yet. Yeah, this pot will be big enough. All right, so we're gonna get the blender out. Okay, so let's see. Is this boiling all the way now? Let's see. here. Hey, what are you doing? All right. Like I said, they don't have to be in here long, guys. Take that off of there. Yeah, take that off. And the skin will come right off. All right, we'll let them boil. We'll let them simmer like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll take them right out of there. In the meantime, let's get this going. Let me take this down here. I had this up from before. Did you eat, buddy? You guys want to go out? Want to see the puppies? Come on, you guys want to go out? Come on. There they go. All right, I have some Texas toast downstairs. Maybe I'll go get that. Julie had brought. Maybe I'll get that. Let's see, do we have butter in here? We only have a little bit of butter. Let me get more butter out. Yankee game is on. The Yankees are losing. I'm getting really cranky about it. But it's early yet, so we have time. They're up 2 games in the series, so it's okay, but they need to really win. They need to win. So alright, so I'm gonna put, because butter goes in this, guys, I'm doing a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of gutter. A little bit of gutter. God, really. A little bit of butter. Well, not a little bit, but like a half a stick of butter. For the amount of tomatoes that I'm putting in here, you need that much butter. And that's what American tomato is. It has butter in it, so I don't want to hear it all about the butter. That's what it is. That's what the meal is. Woo! And a little bit of olive oil we're going to just put in here. Not a lot. That was probably a little bit more than I wanted. Darn it. I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it because it's in there already. Let's put some garlic. We're going to do the minced garlic, guys. I don't know, about a couple of tablespoons. Okay. I got to get myself more of this. Let's let this get a little bit. Let's check those tomatoes. This I gotta put in the freezer downstairs. Kept it up over there. All right. Let's see. Where's my big spoon? So tomorrow is Friday. I'm getting so excited, guys. So excited for my trip. I'm nervous, and I don't know why I'm nervous. It's ridiculous to be nervous, but yeah, they're done. So I'm just going to take these out of here because you see the skin's coming off. You can't see it, but I'll show you in a minute. The skin is literally coming off of them already. Let them sit a minute and cool off. And this water right now just has tomatoes in it, so it could be, it's fine, but I can use it for the pasta. Look, I'll show you the tomatoes now. See? See? Look, the skin comes right off. Look, see it peeling? So that's perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is, let me get my blender. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to blend these two diced tomatoes. All right. Add some water in here. Um, let's do let's peel. I'm gonna peel this. I'm gonna cut. Oops, I'm gonna cut the end off. These dogs, they just drive me crazy. Alright, the skins off of this one. Let's just do this first. Look guys, tomatoes, the skin comes right off. Right off, guys, look. So if you ever want to know how to peel tomatoes to get the skin off of them, you just put them in hot boiling water. And it all comes right off. This one's a little bit, this one didn't have any start. The others had a start. The skin, like I said, it just comes right off. You just gotta cut the ends off of the tomatoes, which I probably should have did, but anyway. Let's check this out and see if this is thin enough, guys. Yep. Alright, so this is going to go right into the pot. Okay. See, right into the pot. I'm going to have to add some more water to that. And these right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crush them, but I'm not going to crush them all the way. I think because some of them I want them to be you know, chopped tomatoes. So, let's see. I'm going to do a little liquid. Oh, this one looks so good. Alright, so what I'm just going to do is get rid of all the skin and stuff. This way I can put it, siphon out what I don't want. And let's cut the ends off of this one. To make sure. gonna put just the sauce, just the sauce in here. And then I'm gonna put some of the tomatoes, the chunks. Because like I said, we like the chunks. Husband likes the more of the sauce, just the tomato sauce, you know, pureed. All right. So let's just blend this up. Come on, Yankees, I'm not playing with you. All right. They're not home. They're at the other freaking people's stadium, which I can't stand. All right. Just adding more water to that, guys, because a lot of the water has come out. All right, so this is perfect. Now, it has butter in it already. It has like a half a stick of butter. So I don't think I'm going to put any more butter in it because I think it's fine. So... whoopsie daisy. We'll season this up. We got the water. Let me let the dogs in because they want to come in. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Bubba. Brody, come. Cooper ate. All right, let's put some seasonings in the American tomatoes. All right, we'll do some salt. Some pepper. Oh boy, what was that? It's like a little piece of butter, maybe. A little piece of the butter wrapper. Oh well, not gonna die. Some pepper. Some garlic powder. Some parsley. That parsley aggravates me because it comes out very slow. Some basil. And I gotta fill all my things here. All my things are empty. Everything is empty except for garlic and stuff. Alright, here's Italian seasoning. I did garlic already. I'll do a little bit of onion. That's garlic. Just a little bit of onion. We don't put a lot of onion in here because, you know, it's not base for onion. It's base garlic is the main ingredient, and this is really up to the top. But it'll dwindle a little bit as it simmers. It'll evaporate a little bit. Look at those guys. Fresh tomatoes, look at that. Yum, yum. Oh. Alright. So all we have to do is let this simmer about a half hour. I put everything in it right that I wanted to put in it. I'm going to put a little bit of grated cheese in it. And, come on, Yankees. Go. A little bit of parm. And this simmers, like I said, for a little while, and then you put it over the pasta. I'm gonna make, I'm making angel hair tonight. So that's what I'm making tonight. I gotta make some iced tea. So, let's get that. Oh, I gotta do these freaking dishes. I did dishes earlier. I took some stuff out of the refrigerator. So between today and tomorrow, I'm gonna be cleaning out the refrigerator to clear it out. This way my husband has a clear refrigerator. Come on, they can't do anything. Frustrating. So my husband has a clean refrigerator. Give me a second, guys. All right, I'm just gonna pour this iced tea in there. So I cleaned out the refrigerator, as I was saying earlier, and I haven't washed the stuff yet, but I gotta wash this stuff and get rid of this stuff. I had to wash these dishes here. To get ahead of it a little bit. And it's only me and Darren home right now. Julie won't be home till about 8:39. Julie won't be home till probably around the same time. So it's only us. And Billy on Thursdays, he comes home usually around 8 or 9, eats, and then goes to bed because he has to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning again. So Thursdays kind of stink a little bit for him and for us, but and then he's off. He goes to work Friday, and then he's home Saturday and Sunday and Monday. Well, no, he's not home Mondays. He works Saturday. He works Monday. He's off Tuesday and Wednesday. So I won't be home Saturday and Sunday. But I'll be home Monday, and then he'll be working. So then we have Tuesday and Wednesday together. So that'd be nice. I just want this to come to a little bit of a boil. I'm gonna empty these things, put these things away. This one has some stuff in it, so let's empty it. Yeah, so let's see. Is there anything else I have to clean out of here? Trying to get all the stuff that needs to be emptied out, needs to be thrown out too. Alright, let's put some some stuff away, guys, while we're waiting for the sauce to cook a little bit. I'll put some stuff away. Cooper's lounging. Look, on the floor here. Can you see him? There he is. There he is. The Coopy bot. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I will be center field. I love that song. I don't know all the words, but so yeah, so we're going to AC. I'm so excited. I have mixed emotions, you know, but I'm gonna have fun with my cousins and my sisters. My two sisters. I have two older sisters. If you guys are new here, two older sisters. Lisa, who is 5 years younger than me, older than me, and Gina, who is 6 years older than me. She's the oldest. And I also have a brother who's 12 years younger than me. From my mom's second marriage. So my mother and father got divorced when I was very young, like 5 years old. And then my mother got married again, and she had a son from her second marriage when I was 12. So he's the baby of the, he became the baby after me. I was the youngest. Yeah, so anyway, so I have cousins, boy cousins, girl cousins. But let's say, 3, Lori, and Mary. My 4 girl cousins and my sisters and I have always been very close. The older girls, because my cousins, my sisters are, like I said, 5, 6 years older than us. And my 2 other cousins are younger, and I'm the oldest of them. They're like a year or 2 younger than me. So I'm 58, they're like 55, 56, 54 and 56, 55, I think. So I am a little bit more older than them, like 3 or 4 years, but no, for 3 years. Anyway, it's always been like us 3 and the older 3, So it's like we're 2 entities, but we're all cousins, and we're just so really close. And ever since all our parents just passed away, it was my mother's 2 sisters, and my mother, and my mother's. Let's see if you guys can understand this. My mother's sister married my father's brother. So my uncle was also my uncle, and he was also married to my. I can't even believe what's going on in this game. is not good, guys. It's not good for the Yankees tonight. Please pray that the Yankees come forward and do a better job. So anyway, so it was two sisters married, two brothers. Two sisters married, two brothers. And so we've been just extremely even closer. And like we both had this, like all of us cousins, the 5, 6, 7, the 8 of us had the same last name, and have the same mother, and we had the same father, and everything just together. So we've been extremely even closer. But anyway, so we're very close. So our parents had passed. Our parents all passed away now. My mother died. My mother was the first one to pass on. She died when she was 60, suddenly of a pulmonary embolism, which was a blood clot in the lung. And then everybody else lived like 25, 30 years longer. My mother died very early. All the other ones, they all lived until they were in their 80s. My mother died at 60, like I just said. So anyway, my mother was the first one to go. But anyway, now all of them are gone. My uncle, my mother's sisters, and my uncle Lenny, and my dad are gone now. So a couple of years, we lost the last one. We have one left, actually, of my other cousins from my aunt, my other sister, my mother's other sister, who's not, who wasn't married to my father's brother, whatever. That their father is still alive, which is not blood related to us, but he's our uncle. He's still alive. Thank the Lord. God, please watch over him. Glory to God that he stays alive. He's the only one left that we have, and it's really, really hard. But anyway, since we lost everybody, we've just become really close, all the cousins, and just sticking together, and we're all that we have. And nothing's perfect. We're not perfect. We all have issues with each other at times and stuff. That's just the way life is. But guys, it's so great. It's so great, And so these are my two sisters and my cousins. Most of my cousins, we do the Bible study together and stuff, And but anyway, we're planning this trip, and this trip was planned a couple of months ago. And also, I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Just give me 1 second. Let me add a little bit more water to this because I'm gonna add the pasta to that in a minute. But the American tomatoes, guys, this is done. This is done. It just has to simmer. I lowered it now, so it's gonna simmer, and that's all you gotta do to that. It's really, really delicious. Okay. So I'm just gonna let this come up to a boil again. By the time this comes up to a boil, it'll be time to put the pasta in it. All right. So I wanted to tell you guys something. I didn't say anything about this particular thing because it just wasn't warranted at the time. And I honestly wasn't sure. Give me 1 second. I honestly wasn't sure what was going to happen with it. Now, my husband had his heart attack in April. If you're new here, I don't know if you guys know, my husband had a heart attack in April. He was having chest pains at home one night, and he started having shorter breath, and we were like, it was crazy. I rushed him to the hospital because he refused for me to call an ambulance. So I rushed him to the hospital like a lunatic I went like 85 miles per hour. I don't even remember getting there. And anyway, he had a heart attack. He had 3 stents put in. He was out of work for 4 or 5 months. It was a nightmare. Thank God, with God's glory and Christ took him through it, and thank God he's okay. But he missed 3 or 4 months of work. We struggled. We had to go on. We had to go to the food pantry. It was really rough. People helping us. It was really, really rough. Thank you, Lord, for getting us through that, and thank you everybody who helped. That's the God's honest truth. Thank you so much. We are so appreciative and so thankful for everybody and everything. So what I was going to say was, right before this happened, probably about a month, February, where is it? April, happened in April, so February, March, around March, the beginning of March, we decided we were gonna all go on a trip together, us girls, just like the girls that are going on this Atlantic City trip. We were gonna go on a trip together. My sister, who does a lot of cruising and has a lot of like perks and all of that stuff, because she does a lot of traveling, said to us, why don't we all take a cruise together? So this was right before all my tragedies happened, you know. So she says, okay. And we all agreed. We got an amazing price. Like, I can't even tell you guys. It's like a steal. A steal for a 4-day cruise. A steal. So we booked it because she wanted to book it, get it now, so this way we had that in that price range. She booked it. She laid out all the money or whatever. So it was all paid, you know, our cruise itself was paid for. And then all of a sudden, you know, in April, I just have to lower this, guys. I'm just going to put it on the lower back flame. Then in April, this happens, okay? So I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know if I can go on this cruise now, you know, the money and everything and all this. And I just, you know, was trying to survive, pay our rent, never mind, and eat and pay our bills and everything, never mind worrying about a cruise. So my sister was like, just, you know, you'll get it when you have it, whatever. So anyway, I had, you know, I wasn't going to go because I really didn't think that I could be able to afford it. I really didn't think I could go. But things have gotten better. And so because of the way we had to pay for it, it was easier to do because I didn't have to have all the money. Where's my earring? Oh God, I have an earring missing. Oh well. And it has a clasp on it, guys. Look. How did that happen? I hope I have to look in the tomato sauce, make sure it's not in there. It's probably, I'm sure it'll pop up somewhere. Anyway, so because we had so much time, because it's not until January, I have enough time to make little payments because it was, the bulk of it was already paid for. All we had to pay was like for the airfare and stuff. And my sisters and my cousins helped me out, you know, laid out money and then, you know, whatever for me. So just made it possible for me to go. Thank you, God, and thank you to them. And so I'm just paying it slowly now. And we don't have it, it's not until January. So I'm happy to say I'm going on the cruise in January. Guys, I'm not kidding. She got a steal. I don't even want to tell you how much. It was like $400. $400 for a 4-day cruise to, I forget where we were going, some Caribbean island. I forget exactly where it is. Anyway, so I'm excited about that. So January, that's for January. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm going to put the pasta in the water now. I'm doing angel hair. I got like 3 boxes that are, you know, half full or whatever. So, yeah, like I said, I haven't said anything about it because, like I said, I didn't even think I was going to go, honestly. And, like, I couldn't get my money back or, you know, whatever. We couldn't get our money back, and it was just a bit of hassle. So it was already done, and it just the way it worked out was okay. So January it is. That's when we're going on the cruise. So listen, guys, I don't vacation a lot. My husband and I went to Mexico like 3 years ago. We don't really vacation and all that, and I'm not really comfortable vacationing without my husband. Honestly, I'm honestly not. But I'm going with my sisters and my cousins, and we're going to have a good time. My husband wants me to go. He insists that I go and all that, and with all the guilt and everything that I have, I feel so bad about going without him and everything else, but so I'm going, guys. I'm going. So it's, you know, going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun with my cousins and my sister. And so, yeah, so I just wanted to tell you that. So, yeah, so that's in January. So, I'm lucky, guys. I'm really, really grateful, thankful, and lucky. I really am. All right, let's see now how much I have here. Because I got to make a little bit extra because everybody's going to be, not everybody, Billy and Darren mainly is going to be taking some extra to work. So I think this is going to be good tomorrow, so. So, it's the four of us. Frankie's on his way home. He's not going to be eating this. So, all right, now this takes, guys, angel hair is very quick. Angel hair, I told you, takes like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Starting now.
Whenever they say angel hair, is supposed to be done in 4 minutes, it always takes longer than that. It never takes just that amount of time. I always find anyway. Oh my God, really? So let's put this in. I'm making a big mess over here. I'm just a barrel of dropping everything. Yeah. Sorry guys, I get very I'm gonna shut this now. When it comes to the Yankees, I'm very invested and I get very crazy. I get very crazy. A little bit too crazy. Alright. Let's just get this mixed up. So anyway, that's the story, Morning Glory. So I got some more stuff to do. I think tomorrow I might run either to the pharmacy or I might run to Walmart, probably the pharmacy, because I need to just get a couple of things. I need to get my acid reflux medicine, and I need to get Imodium because, being away, you never know what's going to happen. I got to be very careful with what I eat and what I drink, and just so I don't have any issues. Whatever. So yeah, tomorrow that's what I have to do, and just finish up getting everything organized in the house and having everything, like I said, the boys, my husband, they said maybe they'll get a pizza one night. It's only 2 nights. And one night I think Julie might cook or something like that or whatever. They're all adults. They'll all be fine, There's so much stuff in the house they could eat that you don't have to worry about it. They know it. So it'll all be good. So I feel okay about going. You always have a little guilt. I always feel guilty. My husband's always been like that. He's always been, I remember when when the kids were younger and Frankie was like a year old. Frankie was just about not even a year. I think he was almost a year. Yeah, because I went in July. What happened to the picture? Some Yankees pitcher got hurt. Great, lovely. Okay, so my aunt Jerry, who's my mother's sister, she had a timeshare in Aruba, And, you know, there would be times that everybody would go, or, you know, some of the cousins would go, some of the whatever. So there was one summer that I had the opportunity to go. And like I said, Frankie was not even a year old. I had Julie and, we had Jenny and Frankie. Julie was after Frankie. So Jenny was like, how old was Jenny? Like 5 maybe. And Frankie was almost a year. And so I had a chance to go for a week to Aruba. And like my husband was like, oh, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. So I was able to go, so I went. It was the most beautiful thing. But anyway, my husband stayed. He took his he had 2 weeks off vacation. He took one of his weeks for me to go to Aruba. And he stayed home with the kids. And like I said, Jenny, who was challenged to begin with, and then he had Frankie, who was young, just not even walking, not even walking. Frankie didn't walk till about 15 months, I think, so Frankie wasn't even walking. So he had it rough. He had to take care of these 2 kids. And he was Mr. Mom. He was a wonderful father, great husband, and all of that. But anyway, he did it. He stayed with them 7 days. Let me tell you something. It was hard on him, but he did a great job. And it was memories that I still have in my head that he, you know, that like, not even that he let me go, but he allowed for me to go and leave my kids, with one being so young and Jenny challenged, for a whole 7 days. And it was beautiful. And I'll never forget it. And so, yeah, so that was a really trip to remember. That was a real fun time. And now, you know, like I said, my husband and I went to Mexico. Alexa, stop. And we've had vacations here and there, you know, since then, Aruba. But I always feel guilty, you know, going without my husband. I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, no, go, Linda, you deserve it. Everybody deserves it. It's not that he doesn't deserve it. Everybody deserves a vacation, you know. But this was really perfect because of the price, and it just really fell into my lap. And, you know, guys, you're not promised tomorrow. You only live one life, you know, and you're not promised tomorrow. And this has made me say to myself, you know what, I'm going to start putting a little bit of money away here and there. We have other things that are coming up that are going to be a little bit more important than that. But I want to make it a plan that my husband and I plan a vacation for ourselves, you know, on a little cruise or something like that. So that's a priority. After January and everything, I'm gonna start working on that for me and him, because he deserves it. He works so hard, and I tell you, I need to do that. I need to do that for him. So anyway, that's the plan. But anyway, yes, guys, it's a little difficult. Like I said, I feel very guilty about it, and it's horrible. Like, it's terrible to feel that way, you know. But it's not from anybody's saying anything to me. It's the way I feel about it, the way I make myself feel about it. So anyway, I'm asking for God to help me with that, to not let me feel guilty, and to go and enjoy it and have a good time and be in the moment and all that, because, you know, like, it'll be over before you know it once it starts, and you got to live your life and enjoy life. So that's what I'm trying to do, guys. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, so enough of that. The pasta's, I gotta check the pasta because the thing went off. Let me check it. All right, let's test this. Should be done. Woo! Let me get this strain up. That's good. Just clean. I'm thinking about angel hair. For years and years, I would make it, and I was literally awful at it. It used to come out so bad. And then, so I didn't make it for a long time again. And then I realized what I was doing wrong. I was overcooking it. If you overcook angel hair, it's like a big glob. Come on, God darn it. It could be a big glob. You can't overcook it. If you cook it the right way, it comes out amazing. And it's so, so good, guys. Just gonna put a little water in this so it doesn't, you know, crazy stick. That's what you have to do with angel hair. If you overcook it, like I said, you're done for. And so for years, I overcooked it. So I learned how to cook it now. You gotta make sure you don't overcook it. Then it's amazing. So I'm just gonna put it in here and let it sit there for a couple of minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna get my dish because I'm gonna eat because my husband won't be home till probably 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I might as well just eat because I don't want to eat so late anyway either. So later I can have a snack. So let me get my plate, guys. I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys. So here is my plate. There's a little bit of grated cheese, parm cheese on there, and some salt and pepper. Yes, I like my pepper on this very much so. So yeah, this is what's for dinner tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate all of you. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And there's the Koopy butt. And there's the bro butt. Cutie puppies. And there's little food. All right, guys. Love yous. I'll see you on the next. Did I say thank you for coming into my kitchen with me and creating? I hope I did. Because, yeah, I love it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.